Hello everyone, my name is ScienceTom, and today I've got a bit of Black Ops gameplay, but I'm here on Gigabyte Gamers to talk about a big argument that has been going around on YouTube and various other places about Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3 and which will be the better game. Really, I think I should have said that as which is going to sell more. Because I think they're both going to be equally good games in different measures. I say that because Modern Warfare and Call of Duty in general is obviously a first-person shooter, as is Battlefield 3, but it's more an arcade shooter. It's more fast-paced. It's more about run and gun, more about taking on people at close range to medium range, and it's about, who's the quickest to the mark, as it was. Battlefield, however, is sort of a strategy-based first-person shooter. You need a full squad of 4 to be well coordinated and well clued up about where opponents are, and it takes a little bit more thinking to get to be able to capture an objective or to destroy a bomb site. Also, I think that definitely Battlefield is a slower paced game, but not necessarily slower paced as in the actual pace of the games. What I mean is that fine, the games can take 3/4 of an hour to an hour, or something stupidly long. Whereas on average, Modern Warfare games and Call of Duty games are about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, if that. I mean, if you go on domination or something like that, it might take 20 minutes if it's a really hard-fought game where no one captures the B flag. But it's more about having a fast game where you kill people quickly. Battlefield isn't that at all. It's more slowed down. It's more get yourself into a nice position and, assault a position with more men. And generally you find that people that go from Call of Duty to Battlefield tend to not like Battlefield because it's too slow, or it's it's not as fast-paced as as you would like. But then the same is true the other way around. If you're a Battlefield player primarily and you go over to Call of Duty for a change, then you might think Call of Duty is too fast-paced, and you don't have time to react to, don't have time to react to be able to kill people and, defend objectives and stuff like that. But I think as far as which is better, I think it depends on your point of view. I mean, in this case there are sort of like 3 fan bases, as it was. You've got Call of Duty, you've got Battlefield, and then you've got the people that enjoy both. Fine, the Call of Duty fan base is a lot larger, and for that reason alone, I think Call of Duty will win the money race, as it was between Battlefield and Call of Duty. But as far as the actual fans themselves, let's take Black Ops for instance. Although there was not as much hype built up around Black Ops as there was around Modern Warfare 2 and such, I think there was definitely still a huge following for Black Ops. That definitely made it sell quite well. and basically Battlefield is the new boy on the block, as it was. There's not really a lot you can do yet to even get close to the number of sales that Call of Duty will make. Inevitably, it's one of those games, but I think that gap is shortening for two reasons. Black Ops was quite a slow-paced Call of Duty, not to the extent of Battlefield Battlefield pace, but it was definitely slow-paced compared to Modern Warfare 2, and in fact any of the previous Call of Duty games. It takes that little bit longer to kill people on Black Ops, and definitely it is rather more tactics-based, more team-based on Black Ops. Modern Warfare 2, you can literally just run around a corner and spray down 5 guys, carry on. But Black Ops you can't. If you get into that kind of situation, it's better to just either, let yourself die, or turn tail and run. And even then, you would probably end up dead if you ran. So, Battlefield then is not either of those, really. It takes a while to kill people, yes, but that's what the game is like. It is primarily tactics and teamwork. You've got that's why it's sort of a, as you would call, a strategy first-person shooter. You need to think about where you want to be and when, and you need to know where the enemy is. So for that reason, I think you can't really say that one game is better than the other, and you can't really say that you can't really compare them to each other, and you can't really say that they're different. It's one of those odd things where it's the two games in the genre that really make the first-person shooter really hard for new games to get into. Along with Halo, kind of. But Halo is on a whole different level of analysis and a whole different level of expectation. So, really, on the general multi-platform games, it is just Battlefield and Call of Duty, of which Call of Duty is going to do better money-wise. But it'll be interesting to see what happens after Modern Warfare 3 comes out, because, as you all know, beta for Battlefield comes out in September, and the game itself comes out in October, and then Call of Duty comes out at the end of November, I believe. So I think it'll be very interesting to see what goes on between in sales between Call of Duty and Battlefield, but I definitely think that there's going to be a slight alteration in the levels of which Call of Duty is going to outsell Battlefield. I think Battlefield 3 is going to do considerably better than any of its predecessors compared to the Call of Duty scene, as it was. So I think it's definitely going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to Battlefield 3. I know most of my friends are looking forward to Battlefield 3. We're all going to be getting Battlefield 3, I think. Modern Warfare 3, I think we will also get. But I have a funny feeling you're going to be seeing more Battlefield 3 than Modern Warfare 3. I myself am looking forward to Battlefield 3, but that's my opinion. So let us know what you think, and I shall see you guys all next time. Have fun.